I think from that moment on, I mean, everything went with all my heart and soul. I poured it into music, thanks to my mother who loved to teach me music.
When did you stop wearing the nalal patiya?
Yeah, that was the
was a
trouble.
trademark.
I really started the nalal patiya because whenever I was chosen for these foreign concerts, there's a candidate from India and a candidate from Sri Lanka.
Okay.
So I used.
What do you think, Kumar? You work with today's generation, and you are very tech savvy.
Now he's of course very good in that, but
only operating WhatsApp, and I had to teach you what? What did I teach you? ChatGPT.
so I said, if you get down on your knees and say woof woof, I'll do it.
Wow,
Oh my God, okay.
That's a good comeback.
Yeah, and he got down on his knees, and I said, how much is that dog in the window? Then woof woof.
Oh my God, I should do that to you.
Their instruments, their talent and everything, so I could make this come true. And I think from that moment on, I mean, everything went with all my heart and soul. I poured it into music.
How do you preserve your voice or maintain the clarity of it as a singer?
Sometimes I used to go to Marianne also for some little exercises and all. Marianne, when she was here, I did that island song in a style that Iraj liked. You know Iraj?
Yes.
I did it with Iraj, and he put rap in the middle and all that.
I can't help but ask this question from you. So, what are the other animals you sung for? Sung to, or rather, sung about.
So that was what I really enjoyed about my contract at the Regent, was that I had so many facilities to provide. Like I would meet with the client. I sang with Jyoti Pala.
To whom? You sang with Jyoti Pala?
With him. I had to stand on a Pakistani phone.
Why?
Because we both sang on that same old mic.
Okay, please don't.
And I sang that coo, 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 coo. So then I believed that cock.
I think we'll have to filter this program.
Welcome to Fame Game with Rozanne and myself, and
We are at the beautiful ITC Ratnadeep.
camera is there.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you. You
Are
listen
you
to
telling
me
me?
also.
Okay, fine, you're telling me. Okay.
Because you can't pronounce it, so
No,
I'm
I get a tongue
pronouncing it
twist
for
on
you.
Finished?
Yes.
Okay.
Carry on.
And Rozanne looks, wow, Ramsey's spent hours on your hair and makeup, isn't it?
Unlike Ramani spending days on your face and your beard and your bald head. Yeah, let's continue. We have a guest.
Our guest is Mignonne. Right?
Yeah.
Which is what?
Mignon.
You rehearsed it?
I knew
You
will ask
rehearsed
me.
it.
I knew you will ask
rehearsed
me. You think that I'm dumb, huh?
Yes, I always did actually. So
Welcome
I stand out.
to the Diasz world.
Okay, so it's Mignonne. Mignonne means cute,
Yeah.
sweet, charming, and that's what you've always been, right?
Dainty and darling.
Dainty and darling. So darling Migs, and us Migs. If you can sum up your entire life in one sentence, what would you say? What would you say to me?
Very tough.
A long sentence, if you
one
wish.
sentence.
A long
Yeah.
sentence, if you wish.
Well, I think it was, first of all, it was everything that I wanted to do. And I think, thanks be to God, I met Tony and the Jetliners, who gave me their instruments, their talent and everything, so I could make this come true. And I think from that moment on, I mean, everything went with all my heart and soul. I poured it into music, thanks to my mother who loved to teach me music. And that's where it is now. Yeah.
Where did you stop wearing the Nalal Patiya?
Yeah, that was
That
the
was a
trouble.
trademark,
I really started the Nalal Patiya because whenever I was chosen for these foreign concerts, there's a candidate from India and a candidate from Sri Lanka.
Okay.
So I used to wear the Candian sari because she'll wear the Indian sari, and then I wore the Nalal Patiya, the Candian
She was a
style,
Pottu.
and to make a difference. So from that time onwards, it became like my, headpiece.
Headpiece.
I know. Everywhere I went, and actually people were fascinated with it.
Yes, it is a fascinating piece of jewelry. So obviously.
Yeah.
And with the Nalal Patiya came your identity also.
Yes.
How did you maintain it?
I got a lot of, like ones with stones, one with gold.
Oh, you got different pieces.
Different pieces to match. If I was wearing something which has gold jewelry, then I'd have gold Nalal Patiya. If it was silver or sparkles or something, then I had. So I really maintained that, and I had my hair, in that long hairstyle. Actually, it was my own
Was
hair.
that the hairpiece? That long,
Yes,
long hair?
it was my own hair.
Okay.
But I gave it to this lady in Singapore, a French lady actually. She had a beautiful salon, and then she mixed color, the hair that would go with that, and made it like on a hairband.
Okay.
Oh.
So you would wear the hairband and your hair goes over it.
Lovely.
So I found it so easy, because otherwise you have to dry your hair and keep it straight, and sometimes in weather conditions need not be so easy. So that was my sort of signature thing.
Signature
Your
Nalal
style
Patiya,
and the
yes,
headpiece.
yes.
Do you still have those Nalal
Yes,
Patiyas?
I still have the wig as well. I still
You
have
should
the
have worn it
bag.
today.
You wanted me to wear? You should have told me.
How do I know that you got a wig? Oh.
No, hairpiece.
The hairpiece, sorry.
Yeah.
Hairpiece.
No, but we'll share some pictures, no?
Yeah.
After
Now,
close.
now, if you're showing that video which is on YouTube,
Kadalya
that
Tirukirili
that
Mage.
is,
Yes,
I'm wearing
yes,
it.
yes.
So the song, like he mentioned, Kadalle Ativu Kirilli Vage, it's even popular today at weddings today.
Tearjerker.
And yeah.
Yes, I'm really amazed, because that song did a lot for me. Like, I wrote this as a trilogy. In 1972, I wrote it as a trilogy.
So you wrote the entire song?
Wrote the things, the English words are mine.
Okay.
Sinhala words are Karunaratna Besekra. Melody and arrangement, everything is mine.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I wrote this for a girl when the children are going to school and all, then Nivadu Kale, right?
Yes, the other
Then
one.
when they become teenagers, Jeevite Vasante. And when before they get married, it's Mangala Moto Kadalle Ativu Kirilli Vage. Oh, so
This is the
so it's a trilogy.
anything else that inspired you to write a song in...
I really don't
These
know.
three
I
songs.
mean,
It just
I
happened.
Just happened. Now, like Proud to be Sri Lankan also, I was just sitting at the coffee table, and I had seen this beautiful vision of Sri Lanka from the blue planet, in Washington, and they zoomed down and say down there, beautiful Sri Lanka. I went home and I said, this is what I'm going to write. And I wrote Proud to be Sri Lankan. If you listen to the words, that is like a poem about Sri Lanka. But it came sort of
Naturally.
Yes, it came in like leaps.
So have you always been a writer? Like, have you written in school or any...
Well, I used to do a lot of writing, and my actually, I don't know whether it's any influence, but my great-grandfather was a poet laureate, John Masefield. So he also, the poem, he was a poet laureate. So I might have got that
Genes.
Yeah, sort of gene to write. And I love to, even take a poem by Charles Lamb or something and put music to it.
Oh.
Then my mother used to say, why are you putting music to Charles Lamb? Why don't you write
your
something?
own.
And then, so that's how I started doing these things, So I wrote my first composition at 8 years old.
Do you think that if you were born in this era where social media captures everything and makes everything viral, that you would have been a bigger star now?
I really don't know, because I think it was the challenges that we were presented with that made us, do more, create more. If we have all these other things where you can just say, you go to AI and say, give me a song.
Instruct
This
and
is
get
it.
things done, yeah.
I don't think our creation will come. So it's much better. We used to sit at the housewife's choice with the exercise book and wait to take down the
Copy
words.
the words.
Yeah. That difficulty was perhaps what made it more rewarding when you achieve something, isn't it? So.
It's actually true. What do you think, Kumar? You work with today's generation, and you are very tech savvy.
Now
no?
he's of course very good in that, but
Only operating WhatsApp, and I had to teach you what? What did I teach you? ChatGPT.
So that's why she'll never wear a nalal patiya with those huge polka dots, those black polka dots and the white polka dots. Doesn't match the nalal. So I said, please remove the nalal patiya and just stick to your polka dots. So now post Jetliners era, what was life?
post Jetliners, actually, I was with the Jetliners till almost 2000 almost, no? Because this was Jetliners, third generation in Hong Kong, and we used Filipino musicians also to augment, and I had a resident orchestra and everything. So that was what I really enjoyed about my contract at the Regent, was that I had so many facilities to provide. Like I would meet with the client, sit and ask them what they want to hear, and then we had about 16 bands which we would call and give them, say they wanted violins for the lobby or something before.
So you all were in charge of music? You all were in charge of music?
Yes, Tony was.
Okay.
So we had Jetliners International Limited in Hong Kong, and so we had all these artists under us. We could hire them, and so then they made me music director. So I should sit with the client. So I sat with Karl Lagerfeld, you know who he is, and he said, I just want something really abstract. It's just Naomi Campbell and all these people were modeling for that, and he said, I just want something really out, like space type of thing. And then I said, okay, let me go to the Korg, and I went to the Korg and I did this sort of real
spacey.
Yeah, real, weird and abstract, and no timing, just going from one into the other. He said, that's fantastic. And he told me to play this music right throughout. I think I played that type of thing for about, like, maybe it was 1.5 hours altogether. Yes, and $20,000 he paid for it, So,
at that time?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
and that was fantastic. But that, more than that, it was rewarding, because I had to play. Then I sometimes had to play for Japanese people who just disco and all that. And then I would play that.
So
and
you don't get tired. You don't feel.
No, because the variety was so fantastic. And then I just worked Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
3 days a week.
Oh yes, that's all. And the boys worked every day except Sunday, sorry. And of course there were so many restaurants. I would work in the ballroom, I would work in the mezzanine lounge, work in the Plume, which goes into the harbour and the sea and all that. So it's beautiful. And I used to get some really ridiculous requests. Sometimes Henry Cheng, who owns the Regent and all, he's one of the owners. He was a little bit sloshed one day, and he said, I want you to sing a song for my dog.
Dog?
Yes. Now, would you believe it?
That's a bizarre request.
Yeah. So and sing a song for my dog. So I said, if you get down on your knees and say, woof, woof, I'll do it.
Wow,
oh my God, okay.
That's a good comeback.
Yeah, and he got down on his knees, and I said, how much is that dog in the window? Then,
Oh my God, I should do that to you.
So that was so funny.
Will you say?
Try it and see.
Okay, let's not talk about that.
Mignonne, I can't help but ask this question from you. So, what are the other animals you sung for? Sung to, or rather, sung about.
You know what? I sang with Jyoti Pala.
Huh? To whom? You sang with Jyoti Pal?
With him. I had to stand on a Pakistani boat.
Why?
Because we both sang on that same old mic.
Okay, he's done.
And I sang that coo, 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 coo. So then I believe that cock.
I think we'll have to filter this program.
That's the other animal.
Mignonne ballantar
Bird,
Sindhu
bird,
kela,
bird.
kukulantar Sindhu kela. My God, what's the next animal online?
No other animal. I don't think. Yes, might be baby
Another one?
elephant.
Baby elephant.
Oh my God.
I played that piece, the
Baby-
theme from Baby Elephant Walk.
Walk.
And I sat on the elephants also for that, goodness me, for the record covers, no, the early ones that we did, Jetliners.
It's
and
animal rights today.
and
It's
I was
animal rights
so
abuse today.
scared to get on that elephant. Oh my God.
But so many beautiful stories
Yeah.
that you have to,
Yeah,
that you
that's
can
right.
relate. So after that episode of you being abroad, coming to Sri Lanka, how did everything
Well,
expand?
when I came to I had so much happening, no? Then I came to Sri Lanka. Tony was not well and he passed away. Then I was actually just doing nothing because I had had so many years of working also. And then one of my friends, you might be remembering Rienzi Vijayaratna's wife. She just passed away, God bless her soul. She was so wonderful to me. So I was friendly with her daughter, Lilani Navaratna. And I used to go to Toronto very often, and they used to have musical sessions and all that there. So I used to play the piano and all. Then she said, Mignonne, what a waste. You're just playing like this. Why don't you play again? Because you did the Jetliners. Okay, why don't you play piano and get so anyway, I said, okay, I'll think about it. And I came back to Sri Lanka. Then once I went to church and I heard that there's this boy called Suraj, who's also related to Lilani and who plays a very good bass. Now, I met him and his mother at church and I said, hi and all that, maybe we should get together and make some music. So I think he was also very keen and he wanted to learn piano and all that. So he came to my house and tried out the piano, but somehow I felt his forte was not in that. So I said, you're a good bass player, no? I have keyboards upstairs. Let's go and try something. And when he played bass with me, it was like just so much music to my ears. And I saw the potential. So that's how I started playing piano and bass.
Okay.
So that's what happened here. And then, of course, I would do guest spots and things like that with Sohan.
As a duo. Oh no, alone.
Yeah, as a duo also.
Right.
Then we went to the Galadari. I told Sampath, your California grill is just like that. Let me build the place up. And we did 9 years in that, no? So we built with Maxi Rosario, late Maxi Rosario.
Bless his soul.
And then we built with Russell, who has a very nice voice as well. And we the JJ twins also. So we had a really good rapport there. And everybody came for New Year's Eve, like 8 to 2. And then everybody goes to the balcony to see the fireworks.
Yes,
No, it was beautiful. So that was one of the most beautiful places, California Grill, which I did here when I was here. Then after that, we recently did at the Cinnamon Life. So Suraj and I played that piano. Is gorgeous. It's a Steinway and we played the piano. And
Steinway Grand?
yeah, beautiful. And he played bass and he has about 8 basses, still not satisfied, buying basses all the time. But beautiful. And we had 8 months of that. That was the contract. And then, of course, now...
Do you plan to make any music in the future? Like compose and then write?
Well,
and then...
if it comes to me, I don't go and say, now I'm going to write a song. No.
So you don't plan for
No,
it?
I don't
It
plan.
happens.
Suddenly
Yeah.
you get that feeling, you want to write something. I would do it, Yeah, so,
So when youngsters sing your songs,
yeah.
what is the kind of feeling that you have? Do you think that they are doing justice to the songs?
Well, I think they are doing their best, and that I appreciate. The only thing I don't like is when they don't mention that
Acknowledge.
it's composed and the copyright.
Oh.
Now, there's some
Movement
DJ,
happening, yeah.
DJ has recorded Corinne at a wedding and then putting it out and people are playing that without my original. That is absurd. And Corinne says she didn't even ask that fellow, but he's doing it. So, I mean, I have to tell YouTube that, you take it down because you're just putting something played at a wedding by a DJ when the original is there on YouTube, Even that Dinesh Subasinger, you must be knowing him, yeah? He does tone poems or something like that.
So, do you give everyone permission to perform your songs out there commercially?
No. Now, Kadale, I gave special permission to record and perform it at the Wales, the choir games.
Yes.
And they won the gold medal with it. So they came second in the world. I mean, that is really worth giving because Soul Sounds, and Soundar is my niece anyway.
Oh, really?
Yes. Soundar is father and my sister's husband were brothers.
Okay.
Yes, Cosmo David, yeah. So anyway, I mean, wonderful performance, and that's fine. But the song has to be interpreted now. If it's going to be on a stage in a professional manner,
I beg to differ. Master Sir, Nimal Mendes.
Master Sir is different.
Master Sir has had a whole range of interpretations.
Yeah.
And I heard Corinne's brother, Kevin Almeida.
Yes.
The rock version. It was like hair-raising. Nimal loved all those different interpretations of the same song. This is why I'm arguing with you.
It's the tone of the thing. Kevin is okay.
He drags notes. He goes into staccato.
Okay.
He goes into
but I guess this song is also for a specific occasion.
Yes.
It's sung for a daughter that is.
That's okay. They sing it for almost every wedding.
Yeah.
If I were to get copyright on that, I'll be a millionaire.
Yes,
I think it's
I'm telling you.
Impossible also.
Yes, but then I haven't asked them because for weddings, okay, they can sing. But once they go into recording studios and do something, then
that's
not fair. Because I know my DLF Deserums, I mean, they are my lawyers, and they have said that I have to give permission for that type of thing to be done. And sometimes I don't want it to be done, so I don't need to pay. You know what I mean? And if it's done beautifully, like Soul Sounds, I mean, it's so well done, and they dressed in the red hat and everything. They are so good, they're so good. Yes.
So, with age, with experience, you have gained so much of knowledge. Did you ever think that you want to share your knowledge with the young musicians who are...
Sharing my knowledge is not a problem. I have given, workshops and all that.
Yeah, that's what I meant, like workshops and sessions.
And I took one of my songs, which I call Paradise Boy also, which is also about Sri Lanka. And I explained it to them, and how you have to, have a A section and a B section and a section, and how you have to have a certain line that is always everybody takes away with them. You know what I mean? There's like a punch line. Yes. So you have to have that and try to create that. And I have given workshops and all on that. But today, you see, people, I don't know, there's something in every song that must touch your heart. No?
True.
There is, when you hear that, you know at once, oh my God, that's so good. So in the same way, somewhere today, because they want to do recording so fast and churn out records one after the other, I don't think they ever look for that punch line.
That's the word, churn out.
Yes, they want to churn out. They want to churn out, and then what are the words? The words, take the words and listen. I on my record, Kumar, I gave you my record. You go to Proud to be Sri Lankan and read that lyric.
Can we hear you sing one of those songs?
I didn't bring that. I'm not actually singing today.
You sometimes you tend to forget your own lyrics. Has that ever happened to you?
No. Once I have, but not for Kadele and all that. But
no. I mean in general.
No, but sometimes when you have a repertoire of about 700 songs, the boys, the whole...
How do you get away with it?
Yeah, no. The band, now I played with a big orchestra, they all have books, right? And I sometimes have to play chords and things like that also during it, and then go back to the main stage. So everybody has a book, and in the book you number the song. So when you want to say, you don't tell them, okay, next song is Love is a Many Splendid Thing.
give
You
the
don't say,
number.
you say yes. And
So you've got to remember the
yes,
number.
Yes. Now if
And
you
the title.
and if you're talking to Filipino, you say 22. 22 is their language for 22. Straight away, then there is a 22. Then they are ready. So when I'm doing that song that I'm singing, I already tell them what the next song is. So now to provide that in the book, so I also turn my thing like that, and it's easy to have that there. Not like we are all the time looking at it.
Yeah.
But just
you
in
refresh
case,
sometimes.
just in case you have
Yeah.
it there. Yes.
Anything unforgettable that happened on stage that you can remember now?
Unforgettable.
Very, very,
Like audience
you had
reactions
you had a
or
massive
maybe-
coughing fit.
Yes.
Something gets scratchy here and it happens.
Yeah.
And then
No, I'll tell you some things that once I sang in the lounge and there was a Japanese gentleman.
here?
No, in the mezzanine
no.
lounge in the Regent of Hong Kong. And I was singing, and this gentleman came up to me and said, please, can you sing Rub Me or Reave Me or Ret Me Be Lonely? And so I said, Rub Me or Reave Me or Ret? I was wondering what on earth he was saying. So I said, I don't know that song. Then he said, then can you sing Are You Lonesome Tonight? So, are you lonesome?
He couldn't pronounce
Yeah,
L.
there.
Yeah.
L becomes R.
Yeah.
So then I said, okay, I'll sing Are You Lonesome Tonight? And now he sat there, gave me $20 now as a tip and all that. Of course, I'd share it with the boys and all. So then I sang Are You Lonesome Tonight? And then, do the chairs in your parlor feel empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? So man started crying. Are you?
He got emotional.
Yes, he was weeping and weeping. I thought, oh gosh, I did this for him.
you paid to make him cry.
Yes. And then,
then?
then after I finished it, I said, he came and said, thank you so much. Can you sing again? I said, little late.
Too much.
Maybe he
Not for $20.
so sweet, man, that was. Then what else?
So elephants, cockatoos, no, cockerels, dogs and crying humans.
Crying emotional beings.
And then once we had now as we have Israel going along in this is very much a topic now. So the American Women's Jewish Association came to the lobby to listen to us because we were going to play for the dance. So we had a German F&B manager who seems to be like Hitler's cousin, right? He couldn't stand
the
them.
Jews come.
So now these Jewish women very rightly asked me if I can sing a Jewish song. So I love this song actually. It's called Hallelujah, won the Eurovision contest.
Okay.
That it's beautiful. And
Yes, that one.
Yes, that one. Beautiful.
Jewish.
That Hallelujah, La Olam, Hallelujah, Yashiru Pulam. I sang. So that's in that Israeli language or whatever. And then this fellow came. Stop it. Yes, in front of the clients, and stop it immediately, not in a public place. So I said, I'm only singing for the. Stop it. So I said, I'm very sorry. I only sang it because the client wanted to hear.
Sure.
He was so adamant. He said, in a private ballroom, you're singing for them, it's okay. But I will not have a Jewish song sung in a public area. Can you imagine?
So
that was a
bigoted.
really shocking thing for me. And that's something I'll never forget, because normally when you're singing a request song and all, nobody will come and tell you to stop.
Stop, definitely not. Yeah.
So those
How
are-
do you preserve your voice or maintain the clarity of it as
an
a singer?
instrument.
Sometimes I used to
instrument.
go to Marianne also for some little exercises and all, Marianne when she was here. And also Suraj and I, we do some vocalizing. We have to actually recently we couldn't do any vocalizing because at the Cinnamon Life we only played piano and bass. Because somebody else we were allowed to sing, but somebody else sang too loud and then said no one is to sing.
Oh, so you have restrictions like that also.
Yes, so then we couldn't sing. So that kept us not singing, which was not very happy
Healthy,
for
yeah.
years. Because when you sing or habitually, it's good, no? It keeps your voice going. So that was a bit sad, but I really like to. And I love to do parts and choral parts and do four freshmen and give the harmonies
Four
for the
freshmen, what's
band
that?
and all that. I love to do
What's
those.
four freshmen?
Four freshmen, the group, it's a vocal group.
Okay.
Then it's very like platters, you know, but
Okay.
there's New York voices. These are all and Manhattan transfer. You must be knowing all of those. So those are different styles that we do. But
If you have to collaborate with artists from today's era,
today, well, I have collaborated actually. I did that island song in a style that Iraj liked. You know Iraj?
Yes.
Yeah, I did it with Iraj, and he put rap in the middle and all that, and it's on the YouTube. It's called Island Song. I won the Radio Television Hong Kong contest in Hong Kong with that. Yeah.
oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You know Iraj, right?
Iraj, you know, no? He's also in that film thing and all that. Yes.
Carry on. He's trying to say something to me, but anything that you can give to uplift the music industry today, because you have come from an era that has worked really hard and seen results. Today
and did not churn out
so,
music.
yeah, exactly, that's the word. Today, I mean, snap of a finger, you can get the entire song composed, lyrics, everything, but there is something missing there. Any advice that you can give the youngsters today as a senior artist?
No, I think that they should try not to rely for the composition and the creativity part on these techno things, because then you are guided by what is available and this and that. Let it come from you,
Naturally.
come from your soul, and then you can augment and uplift,
Beautify it.
Yes, beautify it. I think it should come from the soul, and the more time you take, you know, sometimes it might take long. You might get 2 or 3 parts, and then the other lines won't come for about a week or so. But you have to give it that from the soul. You need to get it from the soul, I think. Now,
So organically, you have to
Grow
have
it out
that
of you,
ears.
yes. I think that's what worked for me. And I believe that when you have, there are like riffs and things that are given in the tube and all. You get riffs to they just take that and put it into their song. But I believe it comes from you. It is more authentic, I think.
That's
and something to give the world, isn't it? Huh? Now, I think that is something very important.
Then it'll last for decades, like Kadelle Ativu Kirelle. I think it's a fabulous
Mignonne,
song. Yeah.
thank you very much
You're
for being our
welcome.
guest today. Pleasure as always talking to you on my talk shows and with Rozanne this time. So good luck and wish you
With Rozanne
all.
every time. All the shows
No,
you've done
this show is
me.
with you, but earlier, my earlier talk shows, you were not there. So I've had her as a guest, and she sang because I've usually refused to sing today also. So thank you very much, Mignonne, for being
You're
my guest.
welcome. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you, guys.
You know that you have another talk show with me, no?
I know.
Okay.
That's one
Be
coming.
good to me. Thank you so much.
You're
and
welcome.
we'll see you
Next week, same time, same place.